welcome to PIP live streams. There is a demand near 4107 zone. In 1 minute green candle confirmation, we'll look for the entry near the zone. In a 1 minute green candle, if not, the liquidity below 4107, we can go for the entry here. And there's a small supply near 4128 zone. Market is very choppy. From few days, market is not very stable. If market is breaking this low, 4111 low, market can rebound from 4107 and 4108. If not, market can come near this 4080 level. Maximum we can expect 40540 for today. Four zero double two is also a good demand level. If market is holding above 4012, we can expect 4128 zone. Market is very choppy these days. Once the market completes its liquidity sweep below 4050, then market we can expect a smooth move after that. If not, market again try to break 3800 zone, then it will retrace normally. Till that market will be choppy and eliminate the swing traders, long time holders. Very choppy on every level. If you enter also, market will eliminate you, then move from the same zone. There was a level near 4012 also. Here also market will, once you enter, market will eliminate you, then it will move. Good afternoon, Rajesh. Yes, Rajesh, we are back. Even the market was not good to do live streams. That's why I waited not to go in that market. It was very trapping. Still market is not stable, but market has came down to the low. Again, market is trying to break this low. We can expect 40550 zone. Market can create a double bottom here. If not, the direct sweep near 3800. What is the previous week number? 4122. Okay. Yes, 4122 is a good demand zone, but still there is a potential market can come near 4055. 4122 is a, that's why I was telling 4122 is a good demand zone, but we don't know now it is going to retrace from the same zone because there is one more liquidity near 4055. The last week liquidity is here, so market can come and take the liquidity. If 40 market is holding above 4050, market will recover from that level. If not, market will again make one more dip, and we can see for 3800. If market is not retracing from 40, at least 4040 is a maximum number we can expect. Four two two zero is a major level. If market is retraced, breaking above 4022, then market will become bullish, and we can see some bullish good moves above that. Till market is holding below 4220, market is bearish. Wait for the confirmation near the zone. If 4128 zone is broken directly, we can expect a supply from 4138 zone. That is a major supply zone. But market is in range bound and it's consolidating. In 15 minutes, if you see, market is not moving out of that zone. Too much of indecision. Once the liquidity is swept below this level, we will wait for the confirmation and we look for the entry. We have to wait patiently because market is in sideways. There is no proper structure. Five minutes is choppy. Four one one two is also one demand level, but market already mitigated that level. But again, market is moving from the same zone. I want a liquidity sweep below, so we can take the entry near 4107 zone. Let's wait for the zone. Wait for the confirmation. Market is in consolidation. Let's wait for the breakout. Then we'll decide the entry. I have created a decode the candles series in our YouTube. From today, I'll post the videos. From today, I'm starting this 50 episode series called Decode Candles. In each episode, I will reveal hidden secrets behind the every candle and explain the psychology behind buyers and sellers. I will show how candles behave across different time frames. If you want to master price action, understand what the market is really telling you. Don't miss the series. Episode will start today. I'll post the episode before US session. Every day I'll post one episode. I'm going to cover major 50 candles. You will know never before the secrets of the candles behind on all time frames. So don't miss it. Sure, Rajesh, I'll posting starting tomorrow. Every day I will post. After covering this, I'm planning next series. So support this series and you will learn more. If market breaks 4-1 10, we can expect 4107 zone. If not, market again try to move from 4112 zone. That is one small demand. Market needs to break 4110. If it is not breaking, again market will rebound from 4112 zone. Let's wait for the levels. If market is not breaking 4110, market again will tap 4112 as a demand. Market is in consolidation sideways. Once the consolidation is broken, we can look for the next trade. Sure, Rajesh, I'll try to do that. That's true, Rajesh. I'll try to improve that. Sure. I'll take your words. Okay, Rajesh, I'll understand. So what happens if the viewers are more, they'll ask some doubts. When I try to answer them, the stream will be engaging. If you people ask doubts, I can explain it to you. So what kind of doubts you have, I can explain it to you. Small things you can start asking me, and I'll try to explain. There are so many things to see here. The market is only work on demand and supply. On every key levels, I always look for the demand and supply levels. That's why I'm not saying the false things about this market. They simply talk about everything market will do this. No, the market only react on the key levels. On few confirmation, market will move. That's all. One. Where is the liquidity? I only focus on liquidity. Where is the major liquidity? There I'll wait for the confirmation. I know where is the demand, but again I'll wait for few more liquidity sweep. Then I'll try to enter them. That's why I always go and look for multiple time frames confirmations there. Sometimes market is not that stable. Today market is very choppy. Even in 15 minutes you will know how we can mark the levels here. There is always risk here. So once the liquidity is broken below or above, we can see we can take some small risk here. Inside there will be movements, there will be 50-60 moves inside the zone, but that is not the good trade here. So we have to wait for the proper levels. How do you start finding the levels when you start the day? Yes. I'll go in higher time frames. Daily time chart I'll open. There I mark highs and low of the daily candle. That is the major supply zone and demand zone first I mark. But that is not going to work perfectly there. Once we mark the levels, I go for the first 1/3 day movement of a daily candle. How the market is moving? Is the market is holding above the opening price or going holding below the opening price? I'll check around 9 o'clock. 9 a.m. I check. Not I don't trade Asian sessions. Asian sessions are too risky. Random wicks are there, so we can't trade there without any levels that will eliminate us. So I try to avoid Asian sessions for now. Some months Asian sessions are safe. Once I see the daily chart, I observe how the market is behaving. Once the market is above the opening price, we can look for the buy entries. That is little safer. Not exactly I'm saying. We have to look for some more confirmations there. If the market is holding above opening price, market is little bullish. If the market is holding below the opening price, market will try to go further. Then I come to 4 hour chart. According to that daily chart, I'll compare the 4 hour chart and where the market is there. Once the market is above the daily charts opening price, then I look for the key levels where the previous levels are there, have the liquidities are taken. There I mark. Where were the previous levels? If the liquidity is not taken in 4 hour, I'll mark that level. Again come to 1 hour. I'll compare those two time frames and again I shorten the liquidity level. Only demand and supply with the price action, where the price can next go. This is the only thing I look for. I look into the trades. Where is the indecision happened? Where the liquidity is not taken? I mark those levels. When the market is coming near that zone, I'll wait for the zone. I'll break down to 5 minutes, 1 minute. Then I not only trade order blocks. Near order blocks, if there is a previous higher time frame level is there, if the liquidity is not taken in that level, I'll measure the liquidity zone and take the key levels. Just you focus on liquidity, demand and supply of the higher time frames. This is how I mark. Nothing else. No indicators and no nothing. And sometimes I'll take a confirmation of fib levels. In higher time frames, the fib levels and the key levels, if that is matching, aligning on the same level, then I'll go for the entry. Without seeing the high time frames, I don't come to the 1 minute chart. The only secret is if the market is holding above your opening price of the day, you know the opening price around morning itself, 7 a.m. You will know what is the opening price, because before registration is too risky. You will know this around the zone, this is the opening price. If the market is holding above, you can expect something, because if the market is above near 4550, if you see opening price is 4550, if the market is holding above 4560, we can expect market is tried to go above. Big monies, big players has moved the market to 100 pips. So there is some pumping there. So if the market is holding above this level, market will not try to break this level 4550. We can see a small retracement. Again, we can try to buy from there. If market is breaking 4550, once the market is low near 4440, in a small retracement, we can look for the sell entries. This is the major level. Inside that, I'll break it down in 4 hours, 3 hours, 4. Every candle's open. If you see today's opening price, you can see here. Today's opening price is 4119. Here you can see 4191. Okay. This is the opening price for today. If the market is below this level, you have to only look for the sell entries maximum. Major levels for sell entries. Now the market is on the low side. It has broken this 4122 level. Here we can look for a buy entries, because it can be a retracement levels. So that's why I'm looking for a buy entry near the zone. So if market is closing above this level, you can mark this level. Where is the opening price? Once you know 4191 is our opening price. So above this level, if the market is moving, we can expect a bullish momentum after that. We need a closing above this level. This is how I know the direction of the market. Sometimes market will go above and come down, gives a bullish momentum in 2 hours, and after a bearish momentum, that is a consolidation market. There I need to wait for the previous day's high or low to break to take the entry. I always work on opening price of the market. That is a major key indicator for you. So how the market is going to select the direction. So today market didn't close above this level. Yeah, price action. Price action, only you need to know where the price is going to react. Near the level, what the candle's behavior, that is important. Yes. If it is very near to the opening price, I look for that is the highest level of supply. Highest level of supply near the below opening price, near the opening price. So it is the higher supply level. When it comes down 50%, it's a half probability supply level. When it is low, I won't trade a supply trade. I need at least 50% of retracement levels to take a sell entry there. If it is above, this is the secret I'm sharing, which I learned from my mentor. If the market is holding above the opening price, market will be bullish, but still we directly blindly can't go and take the buy entries and sell entries. We need some more confirmations like price actions, market structure, and also some candle knowledge. We need a key, but this is the sentiment. We will know which side market is planning for today. Wait for the confirmation here. Just taking small liquidities. 4107 and 4108 is our demand level. Some days market will stick to the opening price and will not move much. That is little risky. Wait for the confirmation. If not, wait for the bullish rejection candle near the zone. Wait for the wick rejection candle so you can take the entry. You can take entry from 4107 and 4108. Market still risky, so take half lots here. Wait for the bullish rejection candle who have not entered. Wait for the bullish rejection candle, like a hammer candle. Can take entry near in a bullish rejection candle 4107 to 4108 zone. Market is volatile. Once the market is moving 20 pips, keep break even. In 30 pips, you have to collect your profits. Markets are not very stable, still risky. Wait for the who have not entered. Wait for the candle closing inside In a bullish rejection candle, you can take entry. The green candle closes above 4106. We can expect a 4107 movement. This is the major level of demand. Need a closing above 4106 to a good demand level near 4107. The market is closing above 4106.50. You can take the entry. This is the demand level, major demand level. If this level is broken, market will fall drastically. Market can come near 4088 zone. Till market is holding above 4106, we can expect 410 or 4110 level. If market is breaking this low, we have to accept the SL, and the market will next tap 4088 zone. This is the major demand level, but the market is respecting the zone, but market is manipulative. Market needs to hold above 4106. We need a proper closing above 4107. So we can expect our TP1 4110. If not, market again will trap us. Hit our SL. Market is breaking the low. This is the major level for now. If this is broken, market will not stop. Market will go near 4088 zone. Let's wait for the next trade. $4094 is one demand zone. If that level is broken, market will react from 4087 zone. $4094 and $4095 is one demand zone. Here 4094 and 4095 is one demand zone. There is no proper retracement for supply levels here. Markets falling straight without any proper retracement. After this consolidation, market broke the low. Wait for the confirmation in a bullish direction like a hammer candle. Will go for the entry. Let the market come down. Then when the market goes inside, we'll look for the entry. If not, market can tap and run fast from the zone. 4094 and 4095 is our demand zone. Here 4094 and 4095 is one demand zone. Then market will react from, if the level is broken directly, next market will react from 4087 zone. If that level is also broken, you can expect 4050 zone. And there is one liquidity in 1 hour near 4024 also. Market may come to take that liquidity. If not, market will retrace from 4050 zone. Market is not giving any proper retracement to sell the four zero nine four and 4095. There's a demand near 4094 zone. Let's wait for that level. The maximum low we can expect for today is 4050. If that level is also broken, we can expect 43800 is a maximum low a gold can touch. Market is not very stable, very risky now. On every key levels, market is manipulating. Immediately tapping and running from the zone. If not, it is trying to take the liquidity. Wait for the confirmation near the zone. If this level is broken directly, we have to wait for 4087 zone. Where 4094 and 4095 is our demand zone. From the last Tuesday, market is not stable. Market is choppy and volatile. Four zero nine four and 4095 is our demand zone. Try to enter in bullish rejection candle. If a market will make a bullish rejection, you eliminate us and try to make the wait for the confirmation. In 1 minute, green candle confirmation. You can go for the entry, wait for the confirmation. In a bullish rejection candle, you can take entry near the zone. If this level is broken directly, we have to avoid this level and wait for 4087 zone. Take half lots near the zones. Once market is moving 30 pips, collect your profits. Collect your profits. $45 pips from the zone. Our SL is recovered. This is how market is reacting. Very volatile moves. Collect your profits. Market has given us 46 pips. 30 pips SL is recovered here. Market is very volatile. Keep break even and hold the trades. Market again can try to go from this level. Market will consolidate near this zone. Look at the size of the 1 minute candle here. Market is too volatile. Market, if market is holding this level, again market will try to move from the same level. Market is not very smooth to trade, but still the key levels are working, but all the levels are little risky. Don't take the new entries here. Who are holding the trade, they can. It can move from the zone, but it is little risky. If you have entered, please keep break even and come and hold the trades. Without break even, market can reverse instantly because the candles are so big. The levels are respected, but it's a risky. For holding the trades with SL, they can hold because market will try to take our liquidity. Don't risk too much till the market is stable. Protect your capital. Once you see 30 pips of profit, you have to collect in and hold the 30 pips for your next trade. The market is not breaking this low, again market will move from the same zone. This is the major demand level. If this level is also broken, market will directly go to 4287 zone. This is the major demand zone. You can take a small risk here, but it is too risky. I tell you, you have to collect your profits instantly or keep a break even and hold the trades. Keep break even and hold the trades. If you have entered, keep break even and hold the trades. Don't take too much risk here. On every level, market is behaving like this. There is no proper smooth movement near the zones. Market is not breaking 4091. Market will again move from the zone. If the level is broken, market will directly go to 4088 zone. If not, directly with a great fall near 4055 zone. Market hit our risk-free zone. Still the level is active. This is the major level. The candles are so big, we can't hold in 30 pips. There is no proper supply level to see the sell entry. This is the major demand zone, but market is eliminating the buyers here. Market breaks to want to break the high of this level. Market will make a big green candle to break this level. If not market, if this level is not broken first, market again will come down to 4088 zone. Four zero five five 4054 is a good demand level near the zone. If a good demand is near 4050 to 55 zone. For that, market needs to break this low. If this low is not broken and 4088 level is not broken, market will try to retrace from that level. Can take a small risk here, but I tell you, this is the risky entry. This is the demand zone. Who have taken the profit, they can risk here 40940. But in 10 pips, you have to 10 to 15 pips, you have to keep a break even. Don't risk too much. Keep break even and hold the trades. No need to test risk here. This is demand zone, but market is very risky. Keep break even and hold the trades. If you have entered, please keep break even. This is a good demand level, but still market is very volatile and hunting liquidity. So don't take risk. Just take risk. Keep break even. Coming out of the trade, it's fine. We are break even now. Just observe the levels. That is fine. You're not holding the trade. Just observe the levels. This is a demand zone. That's why market is holding this level for long. Market is an indecision. This market wants to break above this level. Market will make a big green candle to break this zone. If not, market will try to break the low of 4090 zone. Candles are so big. Don't take too much risk. Two things can happen. Market is eliminating the buyers here to make a good bullish move. If not, market is building liquidity to break the low and market can go near 4088 zone. A big green candle can break the level of 4098 zone. For that, market needs to break 4096 zone. Observe the levels. If not taking the entries, observe the levels. The major demand is near 4055 zone. Four zero seven three is also one demand level. 4087 is our next demand. 4073. If these levels are broken, we can expect 405350 zone. Five to 4050. The opening price I was mentioning above before the before this trade, when the market is stable and normal price action is working, that time the market will work like that. If the market is drastically falling or drastically in a one direction, market wants to run 1000 pips, that time we should not rely on that opening price. For that time opening price can work as a retracement levels. If a major fall or major bullish run is happening, the opening price can work as a major retracement level. In normal days, when the market is stable, you can look for the opening price for your direction. This is the good demand level. That's why market is holding this level. The market wants to break this level. After the liquidity, market will directly come to 4087 zone. If not, market will try to break above this level, 4098 zone. Market is trying to eliminate the bias. Market is very low and volatile. It's getting volatile again. On the near the zones, key levels, market is holding and moving slowly. Later that market is moving fast. So keep in mind that closing, that is a secret I learned from my mentor. The secret of the opening price, which will help you to find the direction. But don't take blindly near the opening price. Don't go near the opening price to take the entry. If you know the opening price, don't take on the exact level entries, because those are the indecision levels. Market try to decide which direction. Even once the movement has happened, market is coming near the zone, don't take the entries immediately. Market usually hold that level and consolidate. After taking the liquidity, will move. So today we have learned about the opening price. And also in upcoming video, I've explained about the opening candle. Who did a re-entry, they can keep break even and hold the trades. Market again moved 30 pips from the zone, 40 pips. As I mentioned, this is the demand zone, but market is very volatile and trying to eliminate the bias from the zone. Sometimes we have to accept the market's behavior. So market perfectly reacted from the zone. Even the SL, see only market. Can you explain what is ORB? I don't know what is the short form. ORB means? Opening range breakout. No, that is too risky. Opening range breakout is too risky. That breakout trade is always risky on every level. on 1 hour, 4 hour, everywhere. If the opening trade, breakout trade is always risky. There is probability is 50%. That is kind of gambling only. That is not a proper trading. Breakout trading is not a trend line breakout or high breakouts. Opening prayer 1 hour, some strategies are there. If the 1 hour candle is there, candle is breaking above 1 hour, new candle is forming above 1 hour, those are not a proper strategy to trade. Those are kind of gambling. The market is going above. What I am mentioning about the closing prices, that is a decision of the big players. This today, this is the opening price. Are we going to increase the value or decreasing? That's all. That is a reason there. Why they are doing this? For 1 hour and other time frames and all, that is purely gambling. Because every day the big players come to see what is the price of the gold today. So what is even we check in our gold prices, no, what is the closing, what is the price of a gold today. So price is deciding on the opening price and closing price. In between what and all is happening, it's purely the price actions where the market can respect this was the quote, this was the ask price and bid price, this is the maximum we can expect. The breakouts and all, it's a random trades. We should not take, and that is a 50% probability. In what daily candle, the opening price will work as a not weekly candle, everything. This strategy will only work on 1 day candle. 1 day, if the opening price is market is holding above, sometimes if you see market will just move 30 to 40 pips above opening price, then market will fall drastically. That's why it's asked to avoid the trades near the opening price. We need a proper movement above opening price. Market need to move strongly above the movement, at least to 150 points above that. After the retracement, we can look for the buy entries. Don't directly enter above the opening price or below the price for the sell. We need a small, at least 150 pips downside move. Then after the retracement, we can look for the supply entry for closing price. Today, market is holding below the closing price, if you see. So that doesn't mean we can't take a buy entries here, but we need a retracement, proper reversal levels. Those reverse will work very nicely. If that is the low of the day, that will be a fast moving trade of the day. Market will not hold for long. Instantly, market will tap our zone and move 100 to 200 from that zone. So we can expect that kind of level near 4055 if that is the low of the day. So if the market is breaking these lows, which I have mentioned, maximum market can come near 4055 and 4050. Market is very slow. Don't overtrade today. Even on the key levels, market is taking liquidity. Market major level is near 4220. The markets try to come near 4220. Market will try to fall from that level. Drastically, market will fall from 4220 zone. Unless market is in this condition. If not, if the market is completely bullish, market will retrace 1000 pips in a single day. Market will hold in these levels for few days. Once it breaks the level of 4055 till 4044, then market will try to retrace for a few days. Market will be bullish. The market respected this level, but market is very choppy. Market moved around 655 pips. So let's not overtrade here. Wait for these levels. Once there is a proper supply level, because there is no proper retracement, This is also not a proper retracement to take a supply entry. We have to wait for the at least this movements 50 to 68% of retracement level to look for the supply level. If you are holding the trade, hold the trades with break even. This can be a good reversal zone. So hold the trades with break even. If these levels are broken, we can see the further given levels 4087 zone and 4073. In near the confirmation, I will I will give the trade. I'll try to fix my free telegram channel today. There's a login issue there. So once that is done, I'll try to post the 2 or 3 trades today. If the market is stable, if not, I'll try to post 2 trades today. Today market still not stable. Take half lots on every trade. Don't risk too much. Once the market structure is price action is working properly, then you can go for the normal day trade. Still that, remember the opening price lesson today. And also I'm posting a video from tomorrow. Decode the candles 50 episode candle. 50 episode candle secrets. So from today, starting from today, I'll post every day. Learn, you can ask doubts regarding that candles on my next live stream. Thanks for joining us. Let's end our live streams here. We will connect in US session. Like the live stream and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks for joining, guys. Thanks for the support.